Are you thinking about buying a home in Colchester, Connecticut and wondering what kind of house you can get for around $500,000? Well, whether you're upsizing, downsizing, or making a move into your forever home, I'm going to show you exactly what $500,000 buys you right here in Colchester, Connecticut, from square footage and lot size to updated kitchens, neighborhood vibes, and more. So let's dig in. My name is Jason Boyce. I'm a local real estate agent here in Central and Eastern Connecticut, and I have passions for fitness, real estate, and family life with my wife Jasmine and our dog Holly. On this channel, we're going to cover everything you need to know about upsizing or downsizing in the state of Connecticut. Thank you for tuning in. So where's Colchester located? So it's located east of the Connecticut River and surrounded by Hebron and Marlborough to the north, East Hampton to the west, East Haddam and Salem to the south, and Lebanon to the east. Route 2 runs right through the center of Colchester, and this is key because it provides great access to pretty much any major highways in the state via Route 2. And with that, you are 30 minutes from so many places, right? In Colchester, you're less than 30 minutes from Hartford, less than 30 minutes from Middletown, and you're about 30 minutes from Groton. So it's a very popular place that allows access to all those major hubs in Connecticut. And I'm actually working with a lot of clients that one spouse works in Groton at like Electric Boat, one works in Hartford Hospital, and it's a perfect middle ground. So I had a lot of clients that like Colchester for that reason. Colchester the vibe is it's known for small New England town, but large enough where it has grocery stores, shopping, and all the necessities. You're not going to find big malls or anything like that, but you will find all the necessities there. They're big on community events. They have concerts on the green all summer long and access to nature. We're going to dig a little bit into that deeper in a minute, but lots of walking trails, hiking trails, that type of stuff. Schools. Colchester has an above average school system. Now, in Connecticut, it's not one of the top tier schools, but it's just below that. So it is a very good school system. Another thing that attracts a lot of people to town. Now let's cover a quick market snapshot of what the housing market looks like in Colchester. So median sale price right now is at $419,000. That's up 4.9% from last year when it was $399,000. And when you compare Colchester to the state as a whole, in Connecticut, median sale price is $400,000, Colchester at $419,000. It's just slightly more expensive than the state as a whole when we're looking at median sale price. Right now in Colchester, median days on market is at 8 days on market. Median price per square foot for closed sales is around $220 a square foot. On average, houses are selling for 2.9% above list price in Colchester. All right, so let's look at what $500,000 gets you in Colchester. Now, this is going to show everything that's currently listed or has sold in the past 3 months, so recent sales. Now, I don't put as much stock in stuff that's listed. You can list a house for whatever you want. Doesn't mean it'll sell for that price. I put more stock in stuff that has closed because you had a would-be buyer and a would-be seller came to a meeting of the minds and an agreement and it sold at that price. So that being said, let's take a look. Now, this sold. So this house here, 18 Stanovich Road, is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,500 square feet above grade, built in 1985. This was listed for $530, sold for $505, so just over $500,000 after 16 days on market. Now, let's take a look. So, raised ranch with 2-car garage and looks like a bonus room over the garage. In-ground pool. Nice outdoor space. Deck onto a patio. So we got Updated kitchen with granite counters, pretty nice. Updated appliances with tile backsplash. It's a cute kitchen. Oh, with an island. Looks like they opened up into this pantry area here. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, carpet in the main living area. Oh, it's like this must be the area over the garage. Carpet, entertainment area, bonus room. Then we're gonna head down to the bedrooms. Look, large bedroom. This is another bedroom, decent size, another bedroom. We got one of the bathrooms. A finished basement area where the laundry is. And then here's the 2-car garage with a workout area. There's a picture of the pool, not in the winter, and floor plans. So overall, pretty nice house, raised ranch style, sold for $505. Now let's look at this one. So this is a 3-bedroom, 3 full bath, 1,600 square feet above grade with 900 square feet below grade for a total of 2,500. And this was built in 2006, so this is a newer build. This was listed at $475 and sold for $501 after 8 days on market. 3-car garage. Wow, with a 3-car garage right next door. Also raised ranch style. Updated kitchen, or built in 2006, probably original kitchen. So it looks like you got cherry cabinets, granite counters, stainless steel appliances. You got hardwood floors. Nice kitchen, living room. Then we got 1 bedroom, bathroom, smaller bedroom. This must be the primary suite with its own bathroom. Finished basement, laundry. Looks like there's a bar in the basement. And then this is the bonus 3-car garage. So that sold for $501. Got another one here. This house had 23 acres. We're not going to look at this. This is not representative of a $500,000 house. People paid a lot for the land. Let's see here. Well, 472 Parham Road. This was 7.89 acres. Let's take a look. So this was listed at 460, sold for 470 after 12 days on market. In the write-up, they say it needs some work. So let's see. Interesting. So it looks very cluttered. Didn't look like they prepared it very well for showings. And that's all we got for pictures. Well, so that sold for 470. Definitely needed some work. This one, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,900 square feet above grade, 500 square feet finished basement on 1.5 acres. This sold for 560, built in 1993. So it's Cape style, 2-car garage, looks like newer siding. Depending on your tastes, updated kitchen, looks like cabinets have been painted. You got granite counters, tile backsplash, hardwood floors. That's virtual staging, it's not real. Good sized bedroom with its own bath. Got another bedroom, smaller. So it looks like this is a nice Trex style deck. This one off the master is the old wood style. Another bedroom, good sized bedroom. The bedrooms are generally good size in this house. Another full bath and finished basement. Looks like newer mechanicals and a newer Trex deck with a hot tub. So that sold for $460. Let's look at one more. This one was, let's see, 3-bed, 3.5 bath, built in 1969, so older, 2,700 square feet above grade. And this is listed as a colonial on 3/4 of an acre. So 2-car garage, old cedar shakes for siding. A lot of outside pictures. So it looks like newer kitchen cabinets, older laminate counters, newer appliances. Got mixture of tile and hardwood floors. So this house looks like moderately updated with some stuff that is outdated. The exterior could use some love. Good spacious sized rooms. And this one's sold. Nice partially covered deck. Looks like the deck, little weathered, could use some work, but that sold for $450. So hope you found those helpful. Hope that gives you an idea of what you could find in Colchester. But most of these houses, 1,600 to 2,200-ish square feet. The larger houses you're looking at are going to be a little dated if you're in the 500 range. Once you start getting up in that 23, 24, 2,500 square feet, you're going to be over the 500 range for a newer, more updated house. Or you're looking at something that's a little smaller if you want something updated in that 16, 17, 1,800 square foot range. All right. Hope you found that helpful. Now, a little bit more about Colchester. So, what's the lifestyle like here? So, if you're into outdoor activities, Colchester is fantastic. You have access to lakes like Pickerel Lake. You have Salmon River State Forest if you're into fishing, hiking, anything like that. Fantastic areas. There's the Airline Trail if you want to walk your dog or if you want to get outside and do some exercise. Another great area. You got Day Pond State Park. If your kids love swimming area or fishing, that type of thing. I used to spend a lot of time there as a kid. Great place for outdoors. Local amenities, Colchester has a Tractor Supply. They have a Stop and Shop. They have a number of family-owned restaurants. There is a brewery in town. There is also a very nice vineyard called Priam Vineyards up by Salmon River State Forest area. The town library, and then the farmers market is very big. They have it on Sunday mornings on the town center. Another cool thing about Colchester, as far as a lot of the surrounding towns, property taxes are lower. So if you're looking to save money on property taxes, but have a good school system, access to a lot of outdoor stuff, Colchester might be a good option. Link below if you want a video all about property taxes in this area. Check that out. Also, if you want more detail about Colchester alone, I have a video all about living in Colchester. Click that link below. Hope you found this helpful. If you have anyone looking to buy or sell in Colchester, want some more information, valuation, properties, anything like that, feel free to reach out. My contact info will be below. Hope you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, and share this with anyone who you think would find this info on Colchester helpful. Thanks for tuning in.